on to a bit more of the fun stuff, I think, with the interiors. So first to note our lovely new window, which we didn't put this in ourselves, we asked someone else to fit it, but it matches, big obviously, but matches the other two that are in the back, which is nice. And at the same time as we got this put in, we thought it might be better if someone else cut a hole, so we've put in a Flettner ventilator fan, so that's just a wind powered fan, a bit of ventilation in the back. And then we have our nice cushions. So Jared showed you in the last video that we'd had these specifically cut for our van and our layout, which was nice, but that meant that we also needed to cover them. So we actually got this material in Uganda from when we were out, and then the plain blue was just from IKEA, a bit heavy duty fabric for sitting on. And then made really easy Velcro, can't even open it, it's so good, Velcro covers, which means that we can take them off and wash them or re-sew them or change them if we want to later on down the line. Some cushions and some nice curtains with lining, A, to keep out the light, but also just to add a bit of, I guess, insulation at night. And we thought about putting curtain poles in, but it was just going to take too much space, so we've actually just drilled a wee round wooden pole, and that works pretty well. So today we're making our first cabinet for the kitchen, which is going to go along here and then into an L shape on that side. So yesterday we put up a divider between the front and the back of the van with a 9mm ply and just fitted it and screwed it in, so that was nice and easy. And then this morning we spent most of the time measuring out and cutting the wood that we're using, which is a combination of 9mm ply for the back and sides, and then 32mm bottoms to go between everything. So if you come a bit closer, I will show you how it fits together. So this is our join here. Just get it right. It's not the easiest because the ply wobbles a wee bit, but if you get the back in, so that should come together nicely. And then we're going to be putting another batten, which we've measured out, in there to give some strength for once our canter goes on. And also it means that we can screw in through there.
So now we have all our box work in. As you can see, everything's a little bit too grey. So up with some cladding over the top. So the cladding is pretty easy to put up. It's just strips of wood. I think they're 70mm, 7mm thick, and then we just use plywood as a spacer in between. And here we are with the finished cabinet. And as you can see to the right, we've got our shelves, and really they were made in the exact same way, except without a front on them. We still need to put little stoppers in front of the shelves to stop them sliding out every time we turn right. We've painted it grey, and we put some cladding on it, which we're in the process of doing. So for these high shelves and the rest of this blockwork, I've used the same 32x32mm battens and 9mm ply, and I just picked this up from a local timber yard, which is a great way of doing business and supporting local business. And what I do is I design everything to the mill. I know exactly what I want and how it all to fit together, and when I buy my ply sheets, they'll cut it for me to exact measurements, and that saves me taking a handsaw and trying to get a straight line on a 2 meter sheet of wood. It saves loads of time, and when you take it home, it's really just like putting together Lego with screws and a drill. And I've done that for all the block work, and it's worked out really well. Everything fits nicely, and my top tip is come up with your design, bring it to your local timber yard and get them to cut it down to the mill. The only exception is this worktop, solid oak worktop, which you saw me put in, and that I picked up in IKEA, but because my local timber yard are complete legends, they actually cut it for me, and it costs about 30p a cut for them to do that, which is a great price. This is one of my favourite details, these little hooks bolted in at the back, and that's for our hammock. Just sling that up easily.